Hey guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Ferullo's Guns mod that I showed you guys how to install not too long ago. Now we're just going to go ahead and jump right in this. There are crafting recipes that I know of, but I'm not going to do them in this video since this video is going to take an extremely long time. Look at all the weapons and armors and stuff that come with this mod. This is my entire little area. So we're gonna start off by getting a spawn egg. Sorry, my throat is acting up today. And we're just gonna use this on I don't know, villagers. Alright. So, we're gonna start out by spawning a villager and then getting an M4A1, which is the first weapon. M4A1 comes in 4 variants. Regular, you can't aim down the sight. Red dot, you press R to aim down the sights, and you press F to reload. EOTech holographic, and an ACOG sight. So I'm just gonna use the normal one. Villagers is you have to keep distance away, otherwise it won't really. I gotta turn the sound down. It's kind of drowning me out. There we go. Let's go ahead and put this back. Now on to the AK-47. This one also comes in 4 variants. So with the spawn villager, we'll just do hollow. See, villagers aren't the best to do this with because it's right click to shoot, but still, it's pretty fun. So next is the Scar H. It also comes in 4 variants. I'm pretty sure all assault rifles come in 4 variants. So I guess I can quit saying that now. Alright, so spawn a villager, get a distance away. We'll use red dot. This weapon is very quiet, and I like that. It doesn't blast out my eardrums like the others. This is the M16. Spawn a villager, and we will go ACOG. It's a 3-round burst. It's not fully automatic at all. It's just a 3-round burst. That looks ugly. That. Okay, I'm gonna close my door. That's really annoying. Alright, that should drown out some of the outside sound. Parents just don't understand. FNFAL. God damn music. Shut the fuck up. I'm doing a mod review. Alright, so now that we have our FNFAL, spawn villager, back up. This one is semi-automatic. Still very loud. So as you can see, it inflicts a lot of damage, but it's only semi-automatic, so you have to be a good gunman to know how to work this. Next is the AUG. So we're gonna go ahead and spawn a villager here. Use the red dot. No. ACOG. This gun is also very quiet, so it's one of my favorites. I like the quiet guns because the loud ones just burst out my eardrums. And in real life, I know that's what happens. It makes you, unless you're wearing like some sort of protective ear stuff, then it won't, but most of the time in real life it will make you hear like a ringing sound and go deaf for like 5 seconds and then it goes away. But ACR is a very powerful fully automatic weapon that I like very much because it's quiet. Then, last but not least, in the assault rifles is the FAMAS, and I believe this is 3-round burst. Yeah. So let's go ahead and use the hollow. All it takes is 3 rounds to kill. Alright, so that's it for the assault rifles. Next is the pistols. The M9 has a very annoying bullet drop sound. None of the other guns have this bullet drop sound. Hear that? It's like a ringing. It doesn't sound like a bullet dropping at all. So that was the M9. Next is the Desert Eagle. Possibly my favorite pistol of all time. 3 Desert Eagle shots to kill a villager. And then next is, all of you James Bond fans are going to be going crazy for this one, the P99. So yeah, it's just as powerful as the Desert Eagle. I don't think it should be, but I'm guessing all pistols have the same damage. I like revolvers, so this one should be good. It's very inaccurate, though, this revolver. It doesn't hit things as often as it should. Next is the, I'm not going by the signs, am I? No. Okay, so that was pistols. That was assault rifles back there. That was pistols. And then this is machine pistols. So the M93 Raffica. This was in Modern Warfare 2, which I'm assuming that's why he added it. I'm not really sure if this gun is real or not. I'm not really a gun person. Set it to day. But as you can see, it's 3-round burst, just like it is in Modern Warfare 2. So I'm assuming he got that off of Modern Warfare 2. So next is the G18. Several Call of Duty games have featured this gun. And it is fully automatic, like it should be. Now I know this gun is real. I've seen it. I have one, but I don't ever get to shoot it. Next is the submachine guns. God. So, anyway, if you guys hear like me scoffing or coughing and clearing my throat, just let me pass this episode because my throat is acting up a lot this morning. So, alright, MP5K comes in 3 variants: normal, red dot, and hollow. Let's go ahead and spawn a villager. Very fast, very lethal submachine gun. I recommend it for all mid to close range fights. Next is the AK-74U, which is a variant of the AK-47, as you may have guessed, created in, oh, you guessed it, 1974. Okay, so I'm going to use the red dot on this. I haven't, in no game have I used an AK-74U with a red dot. I haven't used that since Battlefield 3. I feel like I'm playing Battlefield right now. Maybe he got some of his guns off of Battlefield. I mean, Black Ops featured an AK-74U. It's like the best submachine gun there is, but whatever. Here's the Vector. Now on the sign I called it what it's called in Far Cry 3, just because I was feeling lazy. So, Vector, spawn. It sounds like it has a silencer on it, but it doesn't. But this mod does not feature silenced weapons, which sucks. Next is the Mini Uzi. It's very high rate of fire. It's a powerful weapon. If I didn't have my volume that low, then it would have completely burst my ears. Next is a UMP-45. I'm not really sure if this gun's real or not. I think it is, but I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys if it's real or not, because I want to make sure. So, like I said, this gun is featured in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, maybe some other ones that I just haven't seen. So we're gonna go ahead and use the red dot. It sounds like it has a silencer, but it's a 45 ACP round, so it should sound like that. Next is a P90. P90 hollow. I'm gonna go ahead and use that. P90 hollow. Shoot this villager. As you can see, this weapon is very loud, has a very fast rate of fire, and can carry a lot of ammo. Well, you can't really see that because I'm in creative mode, but same difference. Next is the sniper rifles. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out Barrett 50 cal. Now I use the high power scope. Now R. Boom, headshot. Next is the M4. Oh, I guess I can go ahead and put those back. Put this chest away. And okay, I didn't mean to break the chest, but now let's actually do some target practice on those cows over there. Boom. So yeah, as you can see, all the sniper rifles are very powerful because Minecraft doesn't have a mechanism for different hit areas. You do the same damage no matter where you hit, unless you have some sort of mod. And if someone knows where I can find a mod like that, please tell me. So next is the L96A1. I'm pretty sure we all know this one was featured in Black Ops, and I know this one's real. It's like an AWP in real life. Maybe I shouldn't have killed all of those cows, because now I have no target practice. Whatever, I'll just spawn a bunch of villagers. Okay, there we go. Now I have plenty of target practice. Next is the RSASS, or as I like to call it, the RSAS. So now we're gonna use it on these villagers. Okay, I wonder if you can multi-shot with this mod. Nope. But it doesn't have as much damage as the other sniper rifles. It kills in 2 hits, but that's only because it's a semi-auto. And it's not a 50 caliber round like the Barrett. But it's still a good choice nonetheless. Next is the intervention, which I am sure the intervention is modeled after some real-life gun, but it was in Modern Warfare 2 and has not been featured in any other Call of Duty game ever. But this weapon is very powerful, has a very high recoil just like in Modern Warfare 2, but it makes up for that by being so incredibly powerful. Next is the Dragunov SVD. This one was the first sniper rifle that you unlocked in Black Ops. I'm sure this gun is in many more Call of Duties, but as you can see, oh hey, baby villager. Why did I kill that baby villager? But it's just as powerful as the RSASS. So if you want something that's cool looking and does substantial damage for sniping, then you're good to go. So next we have the light machine guns. First up is the HAMR, and it can come with a red dot. You can see it has very long range, a low rate of fire, sadly, and it does a lot of damage. So the MG36, we all know that this one was in Modern Warfare 3, and I know it's real. I've seen this weapon before. But this one has, like, I could pull a pistol trigger faster than that. But it has incredible recoil, which is not my type of gun. I don't like recoil. So the submachine guns are the weapons that have the least recoil. So I recommend using those if you're looking for close range combat. Whoops, wrong section. Alright, so that was the MG36. Now we have the RPD. I like this one. It was in Black Ops. High rate of fire, but low damage. But if you're clearing out a large area like that, then this weapon is very useful. So the M249, this one was featured in Modern Warfare 2, I believe. No, that was the M240. I don't know what Call of Duty this was featured in, but I know it was in a Call of Duty. This one has a high rate of fire, high damage, and it has a good bit of recoil, but not too much to the point where you get annoyed. And last but not least is the M60. M60 can come in normal or red dot. This has a very high rate of fire, but extremely low damage. So if you're clearing out a large area, my best bet would be to go for the M249, although it is very, very difficult to craft. Those were the LMGs. Next we're moving on to shotguns, close range, which is going to suck with villagers. I'm going to keep trading with them. So first up is this all-famous Spaz 12. It can kill in long range in 2 hits. It looks like it kills in 2 hits no matter what. See? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put that back. It's a pump action shotgun, so you can't just be like boom, 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 boom. I believe this is pump action as well. This was featured in Modern Warfare 3. This one does the same amount of no, this one does less damage than the Spaz 12. Next is the Striker. For some reason he calls it a striker. This one is semi-automatic, but it's not as fast of a fire rate as you would think it would be, and for some reason Fraps wants to record at 30, and now it wants to go up to 90, and then it wants to go to 60. It's fluctuating a lot. I have it on lock screen frame rate, but it refuses to listen to me. Sorry, so that was the Striker. And next is the gun that's in every single game nowadays, the Model 1887. Hell, this thing is even in Far Cry 3. Oh, I guess you can just do this. It does substantial damage. I believe it is more powerful than the Spaz 12. But the most powerful one in here is a Striker. So those were the shotguns. Now we're moving on to specials. This is the Death Machine, and it has a cool model when you're holding it. Look at that. That is so sexy. But it can destroy certain blocks. Like if I were to put some leaves or something right here, it could destroy those very quickly. So let's go ahead and get some leaves. Put them everywhere. Bunch of leaves. And see how fast we can take out these leaves. Alright. Has a very high recoil though. But it is... I think this one should be an LMG, but it is classified as a special on the forums. Alright, so that was the Death Machine. I gotta spawn more villagers now. I've pretty much killed most of them. Spawn a lot so we don't run out. Alright, so that was the Death Machine. Let's go ahead and put that up. And next is a Pyro's favorite weapon, the Flamethrower. This can set large areas on fire, not to mention it can set players and entities on fire as well. But with villagers it doesn't really work that well because you end up trading with them, which forces you to stop your... So anyway, yeah, that's the Flamethrower. All you Pyros out there note that you want this mod now. And next is probably my favorite weapon in the entire mod, the ray gun from Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. It kills in 1 hit, no matter what, and it has a cool sound. You can rapid fire it. Since I'm in creative, it also has a reload sound, unlike some of the other guns, but since I'm in creative, I can't really show that. But this, I decided this gun needed its own chest because it's so awesome. Next are the explosive launchers. So first up is the RPG-7. This one needs no introduction. If you know what game that's from, then leave it in the comments. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, everybody died. Okay. But what sucks is that no matter what, even if you're in creative, it uses up your rockets. Next up is the small. It does the same thing. It's basically just like the RPG-7 except less range. And this one is believed to be used by the military. Next is the grenade launcher. This one is pretty self-explanatory. Demo men want this. But I find this one to be much more efficient than even the RPG-7. And it has a cool model too, so that makes up for almost everything. All the faults that gun has. Right, so those were the explosive launchers. Next up are the grenades. So first are the normal and heavy fragmentation grenades. So this is a normal grenade. Yeah, it does a good size hole. This one does about the same as a TNT. Maybe a little bit less. Yeah, TNT would normally do something about, I don't know, something around this little area. But that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I think the grenades are very useful, and they can clear out large areas. So where were we? Alright, so those were the normal and heavy grenades. This is the sticky grenade, which I'm going to demonstrate by getting some blocks and putting them, like making a little bit of a wall thing, a terrible wall thing. Alright, so the normal grenades would just bounce off, but not this, because it sticks to surfaces like that, making it very useful for blowing down buildings and such. Oh wow. Okay. Well, that went a little bad. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown so many sticky grenades, but anyways, lucky none of my chests got destroyed. That's a miracle. Smoke grenade does exactly what the name entails. It creates an area of smoke that I think looks really cool. But it will cause a little bit of lag if you're on a low-end PC, as will this. But anyway, yeah. I'm getting strangely off topic. And the life of the wife is ended with a knife. If you know what show that's from, put it in the comments. So you have a normal knife, a combat knife, a Bowie knife, which does the most damage, a hunting knife, and an ACB-90 knife. I honestly do not know what the damage order is for these. All I know is that the Bowie knife acts like a diamond sword. It's a bit stronger than a diamond sword. And that's it. Next are the the armors. So first up we have forest camo, which I like to call the army protective armor stuff. And it looks like this. Not too shabby, but not too good either. My favorite is the US Marines armor. So we're going to go ahead and take all of this off. Alright, so next is the Spec Ops, which looks slightly better. But still, you look like a freaking huge monstrosity of a thing. And you can clearly see that some of your hands stick out, which means if you don't have like a military skin, then it doesn't really look that good as I'm showing you right now. Because I have a TF2 spy skin, and it doesn't really work out that well. Let's go ahead and put all that back. Next is the U.S. Marines armor, and the damage is as ordered. So it goes Forest Camos, Spec Ops, U.S. Marines, Juggernaut. So next is the U.S. Marines, which I think looks the coolest, because it doesn't expose any of your arms. You have to literally look to find your arms. As you can see a bit of my arm there, but it's not really noticeable, which is sweet. Now we're gonna go ahead and take all that off. Sadly, it looks badass, but who cares? Next is the Juggernaut, which is slightly more powerful than Diamond Armor. It makes you look like a fat person, which is what Juggernauts are. They're big LMG wielding people that are like immune to bullets. I mean, they're not immune, but their suit like gets a lot of the damage away from them. Did I forget, like, what happened to the pants? Okay, whatever. That's very weird. Night vision goggles are work in progress. They don't really do anything. Even if it's nighttime, they don't really light up any area. As you can see, it looks the same. So I'm going to go ahead and take them off. As you can see, no difference. So those are still work in progress, but they're still pretty cool to wear, in third person at least. Gun parts. Yeah, the chest is misplaced. Do I care? No. I kind of screwed up on this. So these are all the gun parts. You got refined iron, heavy body, handle, large handle, barrel, long barrel, light body, heavy bolt, short barrel, HP scope, bolt, body, small handle, large stock, red dot sight, holographic sight, ACOG sight, and scope. So those are all the weapon parts. Next are the extra unused items that I don't really think do anything. I don't know. Let me try. Let me see if these actually do anything. Med pack should, like, I guess, heal you. Yeah, it does. These items are just little extras that he put in, but they do have uses. The painkiller and the band-aid and the med pack heal you if you right click. And the Russian and American coins are used for, like, if you're on a multiplayer server and you want to, like, claim an area, you would, like, place a coin down, and it would show, like, say you were on the American team, you would take over the Russians' base and replace their flag with their coin with your coin. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all this mod really has to offer. I think it's a really good mod. You guys should definitely go get it if you are a gun person like me. So, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.